swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes, you can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I'll reign.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Adbert Alzolay. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. And most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And he handles it himself for the out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. This is a ball club that likes to run, Chris, your favorite. They got athletes, they can steal bases, and they do it at a high percentage.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they continue to push the envelope. Even if they get thrown out, it's not going to cause them to shut down the running game. And I think that's what's been so critical in terms of the success they've had, because that pitcher has to think about the hitter and trying to slow down that track meet on the base paths.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one's in there, 0-1. Alzolay, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nolan Gorman takes a ball here as he stands in now. Next offering is in for a strike.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle.
Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
We go to the bottom of the first, and our starting pitcher here today, Dakota Hudson.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Rafael Ortega takes a strike as he leads things off. Yoan. Right side, and that's just foul.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Righty to the plate. And that one missing low.
1-2.
The wind of the pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Next to hit, Nelson Velasquez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Next pitch is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 gone now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And here it comes. And downstairs. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Patrick Wisdom leaves the yard. His 16th homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's Franmil Reyes.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Fought off foul.
Reyes.
Next pitch is popped up. Arenado under it. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Corey Dickerson.
Leading off for St. Louis, the left fielder, number 25, Corey Dickerson.
Alzolay back to work. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a slow roller. Morel picks it up, gets it to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That's towards center. Velasquez should have this one. Out number 2. This is Dylan Carlson.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
In there for strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a ball. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
The wind to kick the pitch. Good eye right there. Two outs. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. The pitch. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And down in order go the Cardinals. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And the right-hander deals. Now one missed.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And he chases that one. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Nico Horner in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And the 1-0. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And now it's filled up.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Rolled over to third. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez stands in. Not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball right side and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Arraez around third. The relay throw. In to score from first. It's 2-0. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals 0. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman, Paul DeYoung.
The pitch. There's the strike. And he deals. Strike 2. And the righty deals.
Ball.
That's to third. Arraez on to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Austin Romine.
Now batting Austin Romine. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And the pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. And a good eye there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Velasquez has this one sized up. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman at the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. Righty to the plate.
Inside.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Suzuki
Leading off
having more
for the
success
Cubs,
against left-handed pitching
the
this
right
season
fielder,
as might be expected.
Suzuki.
Hudson back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. That's inside. Ball to strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next one just misses. And the count's even at 2. Here comes the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout.
No left field.
You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Playing 11.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hands, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch just misses, and the count's full. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. DeYoung right there to make the grab, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Nelson Velasquez. Next pitch downstairs, 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The wind of the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down now, and here is Patrick Wisdom. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one off the outside edge.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. And downstairs, Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Velasquez headed for the plate. He will score, and they lead by 3. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 1 so far.
The designated hitter.
And that's in there for strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4-hole hitter up.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Wisdom on 3rd with 2 out. Next offering way off the plate.
20-12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. In comes the run from 3rd to add on. And it's 4-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Wilson Contreras. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Wilson Contreras.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Start of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Edmundo.
And the right-hander back to work. Now this is in the air down the line. Suzuki makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Single to right at his first trip. In there, and it's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. Nolan Arenado goes deep, and they close the gap. It's 4-1. So one out, nobody on. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nolan.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's a high chopper. Out on the off-balance throw.
The left fielder, number 25, Corey.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Dickerson now. Grounded out his first time up. In there for strike one. Left-hand batter waits. That one pushed foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Chopped out in front of the plate. In time to Wisdom. And that will end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back. Here's Nico Horner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That pitch in for a strike, and that is strike one.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one to first, and foul ball. The pitch to third. Toss to DeYoung. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, the bad news is that pitch wasn't close. The good news, they're set up to turn 2 and get out of the inning.
Runner on at first with one gone. Christopher Morel, the next to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Arise over at first with one away. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next pitch misses. And now 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. Edman to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. Here at Wrigley Field, ready now for the fifth inning. Now here is Harrison Bader.
The center fielder, Harrison.
A wind of the pitch. That's a slider for a strike. The pitch. Now 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's just foul. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. And a pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And he deals. The punch out there. 1 away.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there. He didn't exactly catch the corner of the zone, but that's one of those where the late movement probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, you know, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands. You just don't know what the answer is going to be, and that time he lost.
So digging in, Dylan Carlson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the dirt, gets away from Contreras. On the ground to first, into the outfield, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Austin Romine. Fly ball down the line. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Smash to the left side. That gets by him. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now here is Edmundo Sosa. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Morrell over to pick it up in plenty of time. The first inning over, and it could have been worse. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder.
And a pitch.
Seiya Suzuki.
There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Number 57. And the right-hander deals. Misses off the plate. And 1-1.
One strike.
The pitch. Out towards left center. And a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it, just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Evan Krasinski takes over on the mound. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now it's even up. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. Sosa makes the grab, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Nelson Velasquez. 1 for 2. That one hooked foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
And now the lefty stays alive. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit, and it bangs up against the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And next for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom.
Now batting, first baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
First offering misses the mark. This one in the air, right field. Carlson coming in on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next to the Cubs.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ronmil Reyes.
Ronmil Reyes.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is in for a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Center field, Bader on his way over. That is the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here at the friendly confines. Start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nolan Arenado. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
The pitch. Missing inside, and that's ball two. The wide to kick the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here comes the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Wisdom. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Nolan Gorman now at the plate. Out to short. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. One gone, runner at first.
Number 25, Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher on now, Alec Mills, trying to protect this lead.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Righty delivers. Late swing, foul to the left. Tying run at the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Gorman leads off first with one away. Lined into left center, base hit. Here comes the throw, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Harrison Bader next up for the Cardinals. And that one handled. The throw to first, and Bader is set down. And that'll do it. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Cubs. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
For the Cubs,
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Misses outside. And a count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. The pitch.
No. Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes a 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Got a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Corner, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
So a change being made at first base, and on to run for the Cubs, Yan Gomes. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. The pitch. In the air, right side. Carlson under it. 1 down. So up next, Luis Arias. And the first offering is not close.
1-0.
And here it comes. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Edman. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 2. Yan Gomes, the new catcher now. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now Dylan Carlson.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 3.
The wind of the pitch.
Carlson.
That's in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Line to left. And that one gets down, fair ball. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Next offering upstairs. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
pitch. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. How about that double play?
The catcher, number 35,
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Romine next up for the Cardinals. Rip to third. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Out to short, rolls across the diamond, and they get Edman for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Cards leave 1. They trail it here, 4-2. Number 61 gets the ball now. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So digging in, Christopher Morel. And a pitch. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
And that's down and away. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Next pitch is popped up to Young. Under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Morel coming home. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Man at second with 1 away. And up next for Chicago, Nelson Velasquez.
Number 4, Nelson.
Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And the count 1-2. Right-handed reliever.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And the inning is over. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's 5-2. And welcome back. New inning getting started.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Horner handles. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Nolan Arenado will hit next. First pitch just misses. Righty to the plate. Slow roller up the middle. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Cardinals.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's outside.
1-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Going to count 1 and 2.
Playing slow.
1-2. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Gomes makes the catch, and that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly, and the deficit remains 5-2. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos.
For the Cardinals, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
And a pitch. Reyes in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
No strike.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Yan Gomes.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Yan Gomes waits. Way upstairs. Now 1 and 2.
Playing close. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Nico Horner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still out in front, 5-2. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, David Robertson. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Now up for St. Louis, Corey Dickerson.
Leading off for St. Louis.
The pitch.
The left fielder, number 25.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Horner over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next to the Cardinals. The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The 1-0. Foul ball. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Bounced up the middle. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
inside the show.